going.
Here we have a demonstration of, oh, there's my lungs going up. I'm breathing high, breathing out, in, out. Now we're going to demonstrate different parts of what's making my lungs work, but I can't remember, so I'm going to have help from my friend who built this. So what's making my lungs go in and out?
Well, do you remember what this part does?
This is a regulator.
What does it do?
It regulates.
It's controlling the peak pressure into the lungs. You can see, yep, you got it. See the peak pressure? We got it set to 20 centimeters right now.
Oh, but now they're deflating, so something went, the regulator, now it's going up slowly.
Yeah, so why did it let the air out?
Oh, it's coming out here. Oh, this is the in and the out.
Right. This timer relay controls when it lets the air out. This timer relay controls when the air goes in.
In. Out.
Very good. So how come that balloon doesn't just keep filling up quickly? You just go phew, phew. Why is the pressure going up slowly here?
There's a squisher.
Yeah, you got it. There's a control valve here. The tool gods might not like what we use for that, but the point is we can slow down the airflow to control the rate that the air goes into the lungs. Then it hits the regulator. Now we're on the peak pressure of the lungs. Then it hits the exhale and we let the air out. And back we go again and again.
It's very calming to hear go.
But where did these parts come from?
The delivery person.
These are all production, commercial available process control devices, the regulator and so on. There's many suppliers for all of these parts. How long did it take me to put this thing together?
A few days. But that was mostly thinking about what to do.
A few hours of cutting and gluing and making it all go.
Isn't there more?
What more is there?
There's a big orange canister down here. What does that do?
So this unit runs off of shop air out of a big shop compressor. What comes out of that compressor is kind of oily air. It goes through a couple of filters you can see there, but I'm not going to breathe the air it goes through those. So by the time it gets through the end of the hose there, that filter is an official OSHA air filter, puts out certified breathable air that is legal and clean, and you breathe that stuff for years without hurting yourself. This thing will run on any sort of compressed air. I just put this together because I happen to have shop air available, and since I was testing it on myself, I wanted breathable air. Any other questions?
Oh, there was something else. Why is the water blue?
The water's blue so that you can, with a little bit of luck, watch the pressure go up. The point of this being we're hitting up there, it cleans at 20 centimeters. It's very accurately controlled, and we don't hear it went clear down to 0. There's no back pressure into the lungs unless we choose to cause back pressure, which we could, but that's not shown in this configuration.
Does this need electricity to run?
This one, you'll notice, is plugged into the wall. See, it's plugged into the wall. It all runs on 120, but all of these parts are available to run on 24 volts DC, so you can run it on a battery, should you wish to do so.
And all this gizmerati here is just to hold things together?
That was just sitting here on my workbench available, so I used it.
And this panel is a mounting panel?
That's a mounting panel improvised out of a piece of wood I found in the bin of such things.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Well, these are all industrial components rated for millions of cycles, and so this thing One is extremely reliable. All of the parts in it are, you can order them right now, and probably there's pallets full of these around because they're used in all kinds of commercial process control. None of these have to be particular part numbers. There's many suppliers for every one of these devices. You might even find a national stock number for them and then be able to go use those suppliers. Easy to put together. Took me a couple hours once I gathered the bits and pieces to do it. Easily cannibalized, so if you have a large number of these, you could, and one of them falls apart, almost all of the pieces can be taken off and used to replace them in others. Though I don't think that would happen very often. A standard compressor could run a number of these things, like the compressor we just looked at could run about a dozen of them. A commercial air compressor could run hundreds of these. I would probably set it up to have 2 commercial compressors, so in case one of them goes, you can switch over to the other one. But with that kind of setup, you could run hundreds or even thousands of these things if you wish to do so. Each one consumes about 10 watts of electricity, so there's not much of an electrical burden. You could plug 100 of these into an outlet, a standard homeowner outlet.
So, 1, it's reliable. 2, the parts are readily available. 3, many vendors of the different reliable parts. And 4, it's easy to put together. And 5, you can cannibalize it to use the parts for other machines that started to fall apart, if so should happen.
Thank you very much. We got ourselves a video.